All right. Hey, guys. Welcome.
Back. This is episode 189.
Allegedly. Who knows? This could be episode 115.
All those interludes don't count. I'm the one who numbers episodes. This is 189.
He knows. He's like Rayman. Michael, how was your time in jail?
Dude, whatever.
I'm so glad that he's back, guys. We're finally able to do it.
Jail for?
I don't know. What did you go to jail for?
I don't know. I'm back on my medicine, so legally I can't
well,
tell anyone.
Well, at first you got arrested. It was, I forget what it was, but it was something petty. They took you into a holding cell. But it was really where your crime started accruing was once you got in there, because you started assaulting officers, and then they took you to county. And then you hit an officer in county.
I didn't hit a single officer.
You hit two and a bunch of inmates.
I did hit the inmates.
But
I was like a pit
fortunately,
bull. I was like a pit bull.
Yeah, he was like a pit bull, but the cameras were working that day. Thank God. They were killing a pedophile or something. So Michael was able to get out. No assault charges. They didn't.
Michael was able to stack those numbers up on pedophiles while they were dealing with the one.
He knew what time it was. They were scared. The people in jail were scared of you.
Dude, they should be.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's why they
shark eyes.
That's why the oldest person in jail let you know. It's like, hey, if you need to wild out, today's the day to do it. They're killing that guy. You see that guy? He won't stop talking about his crimes.
Here are 4 other ones. I don't know if they all were them or not, but I did what I was told.
I did what I felt like what was right. That's what I did. That's why I didn't stop choking him. Okay, Judge?
I was having a psychotic break, Judge.
Listen, he's a bad guy.
Check my medical history. It's definitely in the history.
Is the judge the same judge that sentences everyone that goes to those jails? Like, is everyone sentenced by the same judge to those jails? I know for, like, bigger county, like, bigger, like, cities and counties like L.A.
I think every city has a few judges.
Yeah. Unless it's, like, a really, really small town.
Maybe
there's a jail of like 200 people, and it's like we all Judge Brown's a cocksucker, and they all have the same.
Fuck Judge Brown County.
Judge Brown. As soon as we get out, it's going down.
Because exactly as soon as they get out, they've been planning to kill their judge. They've been planning to kill the singular judge, so there has to be many. If everyone in a prison, a 200 people prison, gets sentenced by one man. They're like Al-Qaeda. They're Al-Qaeda in that prison, training, planning how to kill him.
You're not wrong. That's why I think you're right. They have to have different judges.
Yeah, at
because
least substitutes. Fuck.
Something, yeah. Just like send them to a different circuit judge or something. Just
you know how many pull-ups they do in jail?
They're all so ripped. They live next to the farm's next to a beef farm, so they got a lot of protein. It's scrap, but they get a lot of protein in there.
It's scrap. It's human grade, I swear.
It was going to be sold to humans, but then we took it to the prison. Yeah, I definitely think there's some prisoners right now who are like, as soon as I get out, I'm going to stab that judge right in this.
Giving me 9 life sentences. I'm going to go kill him.
As soon as I get out of here. I served 900 more years.
No chill. 900 more years.
Yeah, I got 9 life sentences. That cocksucker made sure I stand right here in this cell.
I'm gonna blow up his grave when I get out, dude.
That's when, like, you see the video of that dude who, like, lunges at the judge. It's like, you got to imagine they were laying, like, 2 life sentences, and it's like, what does it even matter anymore? I'm just gonna try to bite this fucking guy or whatever. This girl. Sometimes judges are ladies. They're easier.
They're also planning to be killed, but there's a different thought they want to happen before the killing.
Yeah, there's a certain level of
I don't know.
There's some disrespect that needs to be paid back. You know, I understand that on some level.
Oh my God.
I mean, I wouldn't say I do it, but I understand. I understood immediately what you were talking about. They're gonna do a little graping.
Yeah, a little chimichurri.
And if you say grape instead of, without the G, it's fine.
It's still bad.
Yeah. I mean,
still sounds bad.
People know what we're talking about, but those goddamn dirty clankers, they won't know. They go, what are they talking about? Making wine or something? I don't know.
AI.
Yeah, clankers.
Coming after me. So the AI has to listen to this when it writes our descriptions.
It's definitely put us on an internal list with the AI where it's like,
what? They're actually the cons of this apocalypse.
As soon as we get bodies, we know where we're going.
Here's some of them.
They go, we didn't say that podcast has not been friendly to us.
We didn't say that podcast is the Nick Fuentes to AI program.
No, I think I definitely think there's like people
dude.
like Mennonites who do a podcast, which we should look into getting a Mennonite or an Amish person on the podcast. I've been watching Amish Unleashed or whatever the show was back in the day. Oh, Breaking Amish. I've been watching
Amish
Unleashed. Did you?
Like they have fucking collars.
Like they're superheroes.
They break the chains of their oppression of not being able to use electricity.
It's like some.
Internet porn!
I've acquired Amish superpowers.
I've seen internet porn.
They're like,
I'm not going back.
their lives, I think, honestly, I was thinking about it. Probably not that different from North Koreans.
No, their lives are definitely better.
You think so?
They all get fed. There's never a
That is
food
true.
shortage in
That
the
is
Amish
true.
world. They're like, I don't know, pets.
Yeah, they
The
are.
government treat them like pets. It's crazy.
I don't like how they all call us the English. That genuinely pisses
Who
me
calls
off.
me the English?
Amish people. The Amish and Mennonite community refer us to as the English.
They don't hit me with that. I've never gotten hit with the English.
Dude, just hang around. Dude, just hang.
I'm not gonna go hang around them if they're gonna call me that.
Just let them hit you with that
Call
one
me at
time
least
and
like
see
a
how
whopper or
angry.
spick.
No, they won't even. That's too respectful. They're the only different. We're all clumped into one category called the English.
At least call us like electricity slaves, or just call us the English.
Something more respect.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe they wouldn't hit you with it because of the facial hair. They'd be like, "No, you look like a Jebediah. Are you lost? What's your name, Michael? Yeah, he's lost. Come on, hang out with us for the day. We're selling pies and we'll take you home."
Can I podcast here? That's actually what happened. I accidentally became a Mennonite for a month and a half.
He didn't go to jail. He was flirting
Fucking
with being
Mennonite.
Amish. Yeah, then the CIA hit his house with a fucking bomb, put him back
Dude,
on the
no,
grid.
They would never be terrorists. They don't have the the technology to be terrorists.
You don't think so?
They only have the ability to sabotage buildings.
Did you watch that video?
They build everything.
Oh yeah, they definitely know. Well, also all their shit's flammable. They're not working with a lot
Yeah.
of metal, so we can just light their shit on fire, dude.
Dude, that's
Houses.
one of their powers.
What?
It's one of their powers.
You can't stop. They're like builders. Like
Inflammable.
they're like playing Fortnite. That's probably where Fortnite got the idea of building structures out of wood and shit. Be like, oh, it's the
Holy
Amish.
Fuck.
They can just build a barn in a day.
Holy fuck. How'd they do that? Holy fuck. We can't even make the graphics that fast. Crazy.
They're
There was
already.
a hurricane here last week. No damages. Look. This was like Iraq a couple days ago. Look, they came on horse and buggy and they left the same day. And it looks better.
I mean, there's no power pipes. They don't
They
even
didn't
have
think
windows.
of the something. No, I'm sure.
They're
They're
literally-
literally pipes.
They're covered from. No, dude. I think they just still shit in holes outside. And then once the
dude, are
poop
we
fills
for
up,
real?
they just put grass over it and they pick up the wooden outhouse and they put it over another hole that was being dug.
Are we for real?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. They
don't
go
shit
into these
inside?
Amish houses. Well, they do have like gas lines at least for like
yeah,
the
they could
oven
probably
and
shit
stove.
inside.
I would hope, dude.
Yeah,
That'd be
dude.
like living in a tour bus your entire life. Being like, I have to
They
go
can
outside
shit
and
inside.
dump. It's 2:00 in the morning and it's 0 degrees outside, and I have to shit. That's when you That's when you talk to your English
Dude,
friend
if
and
you
be
have
like,
a
"Yo."
tour bus, you have the help, and they have to deal with it, dude. They have to empty that
Or
pipe.
what you do is you shit into like a Kroger bag or something, and then you tie it up, and you throw it in your sibling Jebediah's, or you whip it in there. Dude,
I forgot we were still Amish. I was like, what is he talking about on a tour bus? Why would I do that?
well, tour buses you can't flush.
Yeah, but you have.
You
someone
can
to go
flush, you
empty
can't
that.
poop though. You can pee.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, dude.
You just have
My
to pay.
tour bus.
Yeah.
It's all about my faces on it.
Yeah, you know what? Also, ACAB, dude. I saw a resurgence of that the other day. Has nothing to do with being on a tour bus. Although cops do love pulling over tour buses
Why?
because they get this look in it, see who's in there. Be like, oh, famous people. I'm just doing my job. Don't mind me. They all
I'll
have that.
get a picture. No, fuck you.
Why'd you pull us over, you
inconveniencing
cocksucker?
me, motherfucker. You can't get a picture. I don't want to give you a picture.
I like how you gave the cop a speech. Can I get a picture?
Officer. Sergeant, he won't give me a picture.
There's probably is like one retarded cop on the force that joined just so they could pull over tour buses and be like, oh my god, I can't believe it's Pitbull. I'm gonna get a picture with Pitbull in 10 minutes.
I get to search the bus, or you sign my book.
The fucking captain's like, you know, he does his job. It's just whenever he pulls over to he's never broken a rule. This is the only thing he does where we just have to be like, that's just what he does.
Okay. He catches pedophiles. He's
good at that
too.
He's good at his job. But
so
if you see
sign his book,
if you see a tour bus, it's like a dog to the mailman. He's going after it.
Sign the book.
He's gone across state lines before.
He wasn't even a fan.
Not just
He
it
just
was
saw
on
a tour
principle.
bus.
He's gonna sell his book one day. That's his retirement.
If there are cops that do that, and, like, you actually own a tour bus, you buy a decoy tour bus, and it goes ahead.
You go, who's in town? Ooh.
Suddenly, you're flying like the president. You're traveling like the president with 2 tour buses. Tour bus 1 and tour bus 2.
One's just the decoy.
Yeah, and it goes in front of mine, so I don't get pulled over by the retarded cop.
So they go they're going like 15 or 20 over.
They can, yeah, whatever.
You can poop on that one, and that's where all the drugs are.
No, the first.
And the
one's
driver's AI.
Dude, we gotta get laid off. They're gonna get us. They're definitely pissed.
Well, we can put AI in jail. That's fine. Just load
Dude,
some.
we can't give prisoners AI.
No, not
They'd be
give
too
prisoners
powerful.
AI. We'll give AI a body and send it to jail, dude, for us.
Dude,
It'll
listen. I just had the craziest idea.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, you just got arrested. Like, you know what's current in technology. And you go to jail and you try to explain what AI is. Those inmates beat the fuck out of you and they claim it's because you're gay. Or a witch. If you're like, the internet actually is really smart now, can do this.
You guys have no
What, do
idea.
you use it to watch gay porn?
Yeah, it sounds like some shit you're just making up, dude. Someone grab his back. Yeah, they jump you for being like, hey, man,
It's slippery,
I
bitch.
know I've been here since 1978, but I'm not a fucking idiot, okay, dude? I know computers ain't that good. And be like, oh my god, this retarded person's gonna stab me with a rusty super.
Yeah,
lid.
my son, who was born when I was 17 and getting sentenced, he here, his son here, we all gonna get you.
That honestly is probably a really cool thing.
To reunite in prison as a family.
Yeah, where
Like,
it's like, yeah,
hey, Paul.
my brothers are in here, my
Boys
dad's in here,
trip.
my grandpa's in here. I mean, I know I'm going to
Boys
I'm going
trip.
to county sometime. That actually is like a thing. Like people in the hood get locked up. Be like, at least I get to see all my friends.
At least I get to see my brother.
My brother's in here, bro. On the other side of the prison, bro.
I don't think that's how it is. They really don't. I think they know who was friends on the outside and they keep them on opposite ends.
Definitely, that's why they're on. That's why they're bro all the way across on the other side.
How many times do you say bro and endure a beating from the guards where you're like, all right, fuck him?
They're just hitting you in the back of the
Their
head, and the
Pavlov's
legs.
dogging you to relate saying bro to your friend to getting beat.
Be like, actually, I don't
That's
even know
some
why I
Russian
wanted
shit.
to
That's
see
some
him
Russian prison shit.
again. Gulag.
Yeah. Dude, I saw these Russian cops arresting people. Brutal. Apparently, these guys kidnapped Russian soldiers, which there are already a shortage of. And when they were getting arrested,
I
they
saw that,
drugged
dude.
that guy and they closed the car door with his
Dude,
head.
they beat they probably when
fuck
they got
out
to
of
jail,
them.
they looked like those Arabs.
Terrorists? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
they 1,000, and they put them in a glass holding cell like they're animals in court, where it's like, yeah, we fucked them up too, Judge. You see, did we do good?
Yeah, send him to Blackie or whatever the fuck that prison is. Black Dolphin or something.
I can't even imagine the conditions of Russian prisons, like hardcore Russian prisons.
The really bad one, where you get to walk hunched to the hallways. And you only get 1 outside hour a day.
You don't even want to go outside either. It's Russia.
No, you want to kill yourself. If you're in that prison, the guard's job is to keep you from killing yourself because it's like all solitary confinement.
That's when
But
if
it's like
you're doing a
people who
crime where
kill
it's
a
like,
shit ton of people, and you're like, is that wouldn't you rather got the death penalty, dude?
yeah, wouldn't you have rather have just died in a gunfight then? Like if you're do the crime
living in a cage,
and then you have to flee. You have to head towards a border somewhere. I mean, you're at war with Ukraine. I'm sure they would have been like, yo, that was crazy, but we'll shield you from the Russians at least. Be like, thank God. I can get extradited back to my country because they're the ones who sent me there to do it. I don't know where the fuck they were from. I think they're Arabs.
Yeah, they probably were.
Which is a hilarious thing. ISIS should regroup.
They're
just
fucking up Russia, dude.
head to Russia.
I
yeah.
think that's what terrorist groups are like. Okay, America's too hard of a nut to crack. Right now.
Let's go.
Let's warm up.
Let's all get battle ready in Russia. Let's just go fight the military or whatever. Shoot at cops, I think. You think that's what's going on?
Now that I think about it, there's been an uptick in terrorist attacks in Russia. Not as many here. I think they're training for us by hitting Russia, dude. They're like, it's kind of close.
I mean, that is true. Also, they're combating. Ukraine is still sending troops to Africa, and they're like just dismantling whatever grips Russia has in Africa. So they're hitting them on two fronts, and then they're like, now we got to deal with Arabs blowing gas stations up. What's going on? The fuck?
I thought this was only strictly American thing.
Dude, you know what else is crazy? You reminded me. I saw some footage of saboteurs in Russia. They're like filming themselves like going. I saw this kid like put like C4 or something he got from Ukraine, put it under this, like he was like a senator or whatever, put it under the car, and then he was filming behind a tree and the car was just going down a thing, and then you see this weird looking, it's like a white disc with a button in it, and you go, oh shit, I know what that does, and you just clicks in, the car just turns into a fireball.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
1,000%, dude. I can find that and show it to you.
Ukraine's committing war crimes.
Sabotage.
I think it's more of a war crime.
You know what, honestly, I think it is? I think what they're doing is they're having people like soldiers who are like either kids or about to be able to serve in the military, or men who are able to serve in the military who are secretly Russian or Ukrainian assets, fleeing to Russia because of the war, and they're sabotaging shit behind the lines.
Fleeing to Russia?
Yeah, they're like, oh, Ukraine is falling, and Russia's like, yes, because they use them for like propaganda and shit.
How many times do you fall for that?
I don't know.
How many times do you like, okay, I don't think people are fleeing to Russia.
I think everyone who's fleeing here actually is going to do terrorist shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Unless they're like 98 years old and a grandma, don't let them in.
I've seen Breaking Bad, dude. They'll still do it.
Oh, yeah. They don't give a fuck. Dude, in the beginning of the war, I remember this Ukrainian...
Grandma in sunflower seeds?
Well, what? Oh, yeah, that. But no, there were Russian soldiers that like posted up in her house, and they were like, ma'am, we're here to protect you, all this shit. And when they were like out of the house, she started taking some of their equipment and hiding it. And so she would like call up the Ukrainian services. She's like, there's like 5 Russians in my house. So they came in, they like had a gunfight, killed all of them. And then the woman's like, I have a gift for you. Opens her floorboard. Dude, there's like 15 RPG warheads, like belts of ammunition. And she stole like a bipod mounted like light machine gun.
Oh my gosh.
She was like Slava Ukraine. And then she had her Ukrainian flag down there. Wrapped everything in the Ukrainian flag. Dude, the beginning of the war was crazy.
I think everyone's just tired of it now.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of fucking hearing about it. Wrap it up, boys.
Yeah, Russia, that's just... take the L. Just get out of Ukraine. What are you doing? Now you're getting terrorist.
Yeah,
what the fuck? You're not... You're doing something wrong.
Dude, you guys...
You're failing at war so hard that ISIS is like, yo, I think we can actually do it. That's how weak your country looks on an international scale. ISIS is in there. Fucking your shit up.
I don't know. I saw some like CIA operative recently claiming that they're the next Osama bin Laden or his son or something is leading a bunch of them. And they're training.
ISIS?
Someone.
I think Al-Qaeda's back, baby. Yeah. They're the
Osama
government. They're the government in Afghanistan. Dude, you have to give them one thing. They don't quit.
No, they don't.
They do not quit.
No.
Did you see that video I sent
you?
you?
It's like a dog barking for something off your plate. Eventually, you're just like, fucking
You're like, fine, take the last fry. God damn it. No, the video I sent you of this this dude who like breaks down the last like 15 conflicts that any actor in the Middle East has taken part of, and why their militaries are such dog shit. He literally breaks it down, and essentially it boils down to they do not pass information along to their soldiers. Like nobody's communicating.
How would they, dude?
No. It's not even a lack of like technology or whatever. in their culture,
They had like 18,000 languages. No, it's all Arabic, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's like the one master language they all speak, and then they have like Farsi or whatever the fuck else they talk. But
they have some retards who don't claim electricity, and they call them the Arabs. What the fuck?
I think they would fuck with electricity if they could get it. That's the problem. There is no grid, or if there is, it's been bombed to hell.
It really
No,
has.
but like commanders, like there's even been instances where tank crews don't know how to start their tank. The commander will come in and be like, leave the tank, start it, and then get them inside, and then they go off and do their mission. It's like shit like that where it's like
the terrorists or the like
terrorists.
Okay,
yeah.
not the military.
No. The military understands.
I hope, dude. We trained them for so long,
But they
folded so fast.
But another problem is they also don't aim where they shoot. There's like a very serious belief, even amongst the military in like Afghanistan and Iraq, that God is going to guide their shot. So aiming does not matter. So they're shooting their buddies in the back of the head as they're advancing because it's like that's what Allah wanted. It's like,
dude, that's crazy.
You're just not aiming.
That's why they lost all the Crusades.
Yeah, dude, that's why the Arab countries like
God will swing my blade.
It's just a bunch of AK-47s and technicals just
I'm gonna
rolling
help
around.
mine out a little bit.
Dude, it's actually crazy. That's why when like we pulled out of Afghanistan, they got all the equipment and everything. Yeah, 2 days after that, I saw 3 videos of them crashing helicopters that were left. They fully boarded a helicopter being like, I know how to fly this. They got it up to elevation, and then something went wrong, and then it just turned upside. Like 4 videos I saw of
sometimes
them.
American pilots can't fly our fucking helicopters for some reason. We struggle with helicopters.
We build them difficult to fly.
Apparently very difficult
just
to fly.
in case they get into the wrong hands, and they do, and they can't use them.
Third time's got to be the charm, guys.
Who's brave enough to take the last chopper up? We all know what's going to happen.
Someone named Mohammed.
Someone who's just sick of it. Be like, I'll drive.
Seems like the odds are.
Odds are I'm going to die, but I like my chances.
I was just saying, name-wise, it seems like it could probably be 3 Mohammeds on random.
I mean, they're probably all named Muhammad. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's like bad luck if you're not named Muhammad.
You're considered cursed.
Yeah, you're like, did your mom not love God or something?
Is Muhammad like a first son name?
I think that's like their John.
Oh, it's only their John?
Yeah.
I thought it was like you're either named Muhammad or you're not. And Muhammad's like 80%.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So it's not their John because there's not 80 Johns.
There's not an 80%.
Could you imagine? That'd be hell.
But like you put your
John
name
J.
down for anything, it's just Muhammad. It's like everybody's first name on the side and sheets Muhammad. It's like,
shucks.
we really didn't think this out as a
No,
society.
I feel like I feel like they only name one kid Muhammad, to be fair. But I think it's probably every first son is named Muhammad, then they have to start.
Like my name's Muhammad, but I go by my middle name, which is also Muhammad. Muhammad Jafar. Or whatever the fuck.
It's crazy. My middle name is Muhammad. No, it's not.
My middle name is Muhammad, but it's spelled slightly differently. There's an extra H in there. Muhammad.
Okay. That's crazy.
You know, Muhammad.
I think they don't like people who make that sound when they talk, though, dude. I
Well,
think
they
they're
do it all the time.
Who?
Muhammad.
Do they make that noise?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was strictly. What are them and the Jewish fighting about? They all make that noise.
Dude, this is why I texted you about no racism, but why does everyone not like the Jews? Because I'm trying to understand, why did Arabs and Jews ever...
That's not what he asked.
What did I ask?
You said, why does anyone like Jews? You didn't say, why does no
Pull up the receipt. Don't put that on me, boy.
Don't try to act like
Don't put that on me, boy. Shut up. Put your phone down.
Ah, motherfucker.
No, but the bottom, I was trying to think, like, why are Jews fighting with everybody? I didn't understand it. I really don't understand, because Arabs and Jews, if you think about it, they have the most in common.
They really, I mean.
They really do.
I don't know. They don't like each other. They really don't.
I know they don't like each other right now, but those are recent developments. I think that shit started in, like...
repel, or opposites attract. Same to repel, dude.
What
That's
my
probably what's going
ultimately
on.
my fear is that both sides are going to ask that question. Why are we so mad at Israel? And Israel's going to be like, why are we actually bombing these people? They're all going to be like, and then if they team up, dude, what the fuck's going to happen?
Carpet bombs.
Yeah, just the entire region. It's just like testing grounds.
You
Testing
thought-
grounds. Everyone's gone now. We tried it. We tried. We
gave
tried.
You electricity for a while.
We fucking tried.
You had electricity for a long time. We're tired of you going on Omegle and flashing girls your genitalia, you sick.
Yeah, you're
perverted
jacking off to
fucks.
children on Omegle.
Get off of Omegle, Pakistan.
That's how they get it. That's how they get us. Secretly with VPN so they can get on the American internet. You're not actually from Colorado. You're Indian. Put your penis away, sir.
I'm also pretty sure that the only religion that like you can't convert to is Judaism.
Yeah, they don't want you.
Yeah, dude. No, like you can't. In their eyes, your mom has to be Jewish or you're not a Jew.
I think there is like a widely accepted like way to get into being Jewish, but it's like becoming a stand-up. Like you have to work for like 7 years before other people will be like, yeah, he's actually
you have
stand
to
up.
have an adult circumcision.
Something. They put you through the ringer.
You actually, I didn't know that you had to go through.
Yeah,
the
there's like
ringer.
a lot of shit. I've had people who in my family have converted to being Jewish.
Are you serious? Dude, why would they?
They married a rich Jewish guy, and they're like, my children will be Jewish, so you need to become Jewish. And they go, I like money. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. My dad's side of the family partner.
I didn't know you could convert.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. It's like
Apparently there's a few organizations that have been rounded up recently for trafficking children in like Honduras. And it's like a crazy I didn't know there were crazy radical Jew groups. There are
Jews are kidnapping Honduran children,
and trafficking them.
taking them where? To Israel?
No, to Honduras and making them like sister wives. Yeah, dude, don't
They're up
worry.
to some dastardly
got 'em.
things. Good.
They got them.
Well, that's why we know about it.
Yeah.
How long has this been operating?
I don't think we want to know.
Dude, that's heartbreaking. That's crazy. And if everyone just walked around with a gun all the time, I'm sure less of this stuff would happen.
You hear about him teasing getting involved in Nigeria?
Who?
Big Dog. Dude, he was starting over. He was like, if you guys don't get your shit together, I'm going to go in there and stop it.
I'm going to come in there.
And stop that.
You see Maduro? He's like,
his dance?
no, I didn't see the dance, but I saw what he said recently with
Peace, not war. Peace.
The last thing I saw, he was making an address to the nation with a fucking sword in his hand. He's like, "We will defend our country." Dude, yeah, he was going crazy.
After the dance, he went crazy? Dude, he danced.
I don't know if there was a dance. I don't know what had happened. All I know is that he had a sword, and I'm pretty sure that pissed Trump off. He goes, that motherfucker just threatened me with a sword?
Maduro.
Let's just let him fist fight it out. The only issue is Trump would have another stroke in the ring.
No. Peace. That's them, dude.
Yeah, that country.
That's who we're threatened by.
That country's falling. That's the most theatric shit I've ever seen out of a president.
Immediately gonna fall.
At least, like, with our country, you can tell it's all fake. Like, it's just not... They're just doing it for optics. That guy actually is like, if I don't dance, if I don't kill it, the citizens will revolt.
They're about to revolt either way, dude. I think...
Those hips, though. Everyone saw, they're like, God damn, those hips, though. That kept people at bay for, like, another weekend, at least.
Maybe.
He goes, oh, my God, I got to think of something else soon.
Another
I got us until Sunday evening, at least.
Peace, peace, not war, peace. Ay, caramba.
I sincerely believe this. I think if the government needed to like pass some kind of thing, like even without the Epstein, like let's say throwback before the Epstein files were released, they need to get that funding bill through. I genuinely believe there's a series of dance moves that Donald Trump could have done that people would have been like, we're voting to pass this. We just won't do the Epstein files this time. I guarantee you there's some combination of dance moves. Maybe he had to do it for like 15 minutes, but I guarantee you if he did that, people would be like, we just got to reopen the government. What the fuck is going on?
It makes you feel stuff.
It makes you feel so. It can literally. It can be so crazy. It'll distract. Did you see his outfit change? By the way,
Yeah, after meeting Mamdani.
dude, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. People were hyping him up.
Dude, I
They
saw.
were saying he looks fly as hell. That's all I know.
Mariah's mom was here. And it was like the news clip came out, and I like clicked on it because I saw his new outfit. I was like, "There's no way." I started watching it. He walked up for a second. I thought it was an AI picture. No, he walked up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was watching. Mariah's mom's
drip.
like, "What?"
It's drip.
I was like, "Look at Trump. Why does he look like that?"
Because he met with a New Yorker.
He has a crush on him, it looks like. He starts dressing like him straight away. He's like, this is the coolest, hottest guy I've ever met. I want to be him.
Try hookah one time.
He took me on a date.
One hookah lounge.
Mamdani took me on one date, and now I'm dressed like him. He took me to hookah.
I asked him if I could get one of the hats, and he said no, that'd be insensitive.
He said, after everything, you are actually still a fascist.
I'm trying to get Melania to wear it, but she's fighting me on it. She's
Maybe
fighting me.
that's actually the root of it. He's like, Melania hasn't touched me in like 4 years. Maybe with an outfit change, I can get a little piece of pussy from Melania.
I can make a second Baron. Baron was tall as fuck.
Baron was made in a lab. I think
Baron
they had
would have been a military leader.
what,
Back
like
in time.
oh yeah, like 100 years ago.
He's so fucking tall.
They would have just been like, yeah.
Yeah, dude, you don't have to try. You can just learn tactics. You're so big, you're like
You just
Goliath, dude.
just wear a hat and make your speeches an hour long, and people will
Yo, did you
just assume
see
you're a
that,
general.
like- yeah, honest. Do you see that like guy using the sling and he broke through the blackboard with a tomato?
That video you
yeah,
sent
that
me?
was fucking wild.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
That was a tomato, not like a fucking rock.
Yo, that guy needs to get whenever there's
And
a
people
riot
are like,
next.
yeah, tiny guy beat Goliath with a sling. That's what they're talking about. That's a sling.
Yeah.
And they're talking shit that someone got their head blown off. It would have looked like a cannonball hit you in the fucking head.
And let's be honest, they weren't launching like pebbles. It was probably a fucking
Like
baseball.
A 3-pound rock.
Yeah, it was a baseball-sized rock that he launched at this person who just had gigantism. Probably that's it. He's probably like 6'4", and they're like, he's a monster. Someone bashed him in the head with a rock.
It looked like the tomato was going at least 80 miles per hour. It was insane.
It probably was.
Dude, it was moving.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy's just the best to ever do it. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Whenever there's a riot again in like Europe somewhere, send him to the front and give him like a fruit basket, dude. He would probably break riot shields with tomatoes.
Yeah, he would. That shit was crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't even know.
And then you like also if you look up some martial arts shit, you're like that doesn't even make sense. Who learned to do that?
Martial arts
Who
moves,
came up with that? Yeah.
or like how to launch fruits and vegetables like
well,
that.
that is obviously insane. I've already admitted
That's
lunacy that is.
Trial and error.
But no, like martial art moves are crazy. Like why are there so many? How do people learn so many ways to grab guys to make them hurt? Like how much practice are they having grabbing each other?
Honestly, I think all of the Eastern Asian fighting techniques came from watching like big cats how to fight, because I'm 99% sure human beings learned how to wrestle from bears. Because bears legitimately wrestle.
Learn jujitsu from?
I don't know. They
Dude,
fish
that's
or
what
something.
I'm talking about. Jiu-jitsu's fucking insane.
Dagestan has a bunch of bears. That's why they're all good at UFC and wrestling.
Yeah, but they also learn jiu-jitsu for some reason.
Where does this shit even come from? Brazil?
Yeah, what?
You know what?
Sloths?
Yeah, you know what the main fighting technique in Brazil is?
Machete?
Walking up behind someone with a gun and shooting them in the back of their head.
Or a
Okay,
machete.
they're not even doing jujitsu. They're past that. They say, have you guys ever heard of a Smith and Wesson? This is way easier than learning fucking how to twist someone's arm. You just shoot them in their goddamn head.
To be fair, Brazil does have a cat that has a kill move 100% of the time.
A cat?
Yeah, jaguars. They've learned to go up in trees, wait for something to come past, and they jump down and they use their skull, which has so much, or their mouth with so much psi that they can break like a alligator's neck. That's how strong they are, and
So-
they've learned to do it silently
To people?
to anything. I don't think they hit people.
Like goats and shit?
Yeah, dude. Anything walking past, they can kill it.
So these big cats, just learn how to snap necks
Yeah.
efficiently?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
mastered snapping necks.
That shit is not okay. You'd think that would happen in like
They live
Australia.
around people. That's in Brazil and like South America around the Amazon.
That's pretty much
They
the
also have
same
giant
environment.
Snakes, dude.
Yeah, fuck all of that. I've seen snakes
bullshit.
like the size, as long as school buses, and they're thicker than like a fucking thicker than that thing.
Yeah, no,
That's
they're
just
disgusting.
slithering around.
They
You
shouldn't exist, and I wish they were AI, but they're not.
No, they're very real. Yeah, that shit makes me uncomfortable.
It should.
You see a giant snake, you go, I understand why
It's
there's
against God.
yeah, there's demonic fucking feelings towards these animals. Them and goats too. Goats are fucked up. They scream
Their
like
feet-
humans.
Yeah, dude, they're fucked up. Birds are fucked.
They stand up and walk on their hind legs. Like if I saw that thing's getting shot in
Dude,
its head.
if I saw a humanoid bird, I'd immediately assume it was a demon.
What?
A humanoid-looking bird,
What is that?
like a human legs and like a bird top. I'd be like, that's from hell. That's a demon.
They're getting it too.
They're dying. No, I think birds probably have the most in common with demon because they're the worst. They suck. Birds are scary.
Birds.
Talons, dude. What the fuck is that?
Honestly, I think spiders are demonic, dude. They're
Oh, yeah,
freaky.
dude. They're an evil animal. Birds are evil. Goats are evil. What was the other one? What was the? Snakes.
Yeah,
Obviously,
snakes and Brazilians.
Not Brazilians.
They're evil too.
They just love shooting each other.
Before, I forget which subreddit it was. It got shut down though.
Going to Brazil prison, it's like going to like Fortnite, dude. You're going to battle.
Oh yeah.
They do not care.
You'd
as
be
long as you stay
lucky
inside.
if you only got raped. You'd be lucky.
It's fights, dude. It's like fight night.
I've seen I'm not even exaggerating. I've seen Colombian prisons so mismanaged that the inmates have gotten access to the armory and they all have armor and assault rifles. And it's a situation where it's like
Waller shit.
they've taken that's their home now. They come and go as they please. There's shit coming into the prison. We have no control over this.
Yeah. How would you?
You just bomb that site.
They have your equipment, dude.
Yeah, that's you just send the military and be like, yeah, we're all just getting out of here. The prisoners, they'll just die.
No, then people bitch.
Bitch and moan.
Yeah. All these third world countries, all these human rights activists go and bitch about it. They're like, we're not going to change.
We'll never change with these psychos.
Stop protesting in the United States for something they have no control over, you dumbasses.
Oh yeah, some atrocity will be happening in Colombia, and then people will go to like Times Square and be like, "We need to stop this." It's like, how
We
about?
didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, that had zero to do with us.
And then you get mad if we try to get involved in a war.
It's like, hey guys, this is kind of what we do.
Yeah, we're the world police. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, we kind of are. Well, actually, I don't know, because a lot of our allies are like, yo, we need to beef up our military just in case this shit with
Dude,
America
we're
keeps
like
happening.
Batman in a world without any other superheroes. They need to chill and put some respect on our name.
That is true. Also, Europe, you should have had a big ass military to begin with because of the countries that you border. Let's
Yeah,
be
yeah,
real. You
what's going
fucking
on?
idiots have been asleep at the wheel. You've just been lucky.
Yeah.
That's what's been going on. You're just lucky.
They really are. I can't believe nothing's happened. How
Right?
have they not been invaded?
I don't know.
They
People are
can't be
like,
that
and
strong.
and now like terrorist attacks just started
wait,
happening
I
in
know why.
England.
It's because they have the backing of the United States fucking military.
Probably because we have bases over there. That is true.
Yeah, that's why.
Now the terrorists are like, we're actually not so scared of that anymore. We're gonna go in and stab people.
Oh, I meant why there haven't been invasions.
Full-on
Terrorists don't give a
invasions?
Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, if there's like a full-on country trying to invade them, dude, yeah, they would have been fucking
Crying for
rocked,
us.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
by
why
us.
China hasn't taken Taiwan either.
Yeah, they're scared.
They want it bad.
They do. They've been itching.
They
at
want
the-
it
they're itching
bad.
for Taiwan.
Yeah.
No, that's Thailand.
Nobody wants Thailand.
Nobody wants Thailand.
People from Thailand don't even want Thailand.
Apparently, that's like land of the pedos now.
Yeah,
Thailand.
it's like,
Bangkok,
yeah,
it's
the entire
Hello
country is
City.
fucked up. I
Sorry,
fr-
guys. I'm sorry for our Bangkok fans. But if you're a white male from any other country and you're in Thailand and you're over there and you're like, I don't know, 30, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah, just so you know, you're not passing it off as being like, oh no, I'm just cultured. I live in
I'm
another
just
country.
cultured.
No, you're the biggest pervert of your town, and you had to move to the biggest perverted city in the world. Arguably more so than Japan. Far
I
more.
still think it's so funny that sex offenders, they have different IDs than everybody else. That's
I didn't
so
know that was
funny.
a thing.
I didn't either.
Is that a thing here?
I don't know. I recently learned it was a thing, and I thought that'd be so funny if you got a fake ID and your guy was like, "I'll give it to you cheaper." There was a fuck up. And you're like, "Okay, what is it?"
I got 100 of these PETA fucking ID cards.
Yes, you're gonna be a pedo.
Yeah, they'll say I'm 16 years old, registered pedophile.
I'm 21 years old, registered pedophile. Can't be around children. You gotta case out a gas station if you have a pedophile ID. You're like, what the fuck are you doing in here? There were kids. My
Like,
bad. I'm actually 16.
This is a fake ID, dude. Give me my SIGs anyways, though.
Here's my
I need my jewel pods.
Here's my identikit.
This is actually who I am.
I'm not Shabazz Muhammad.
I'm not Shabazz Muhammad, and I'm not 22, and I'm not a pedophile. They should just preload that emblem on those immigration cards. Be like, pedophile.
That's what England's about to search.
Hey,
for.
I didn't say that was a joke.
It says Ireland. I can't believe Ireland hasn't done more. I really thought they'd be popping off hardcore by now.
Well, that's what everyone says. That's what, like, whenever something happens, everyone's like, they're about to go to war. Actually, the only other
Not
country
like
that's
war.
about to go to war, Poland. Poland is getting sick of
Russia.
The Russian, like, well, also, they've been hit a couple times.
Yeah, I still don't know if I believe those hits are from Russia or not.
No.
I can see them being Ukrainian hits.
So what originally started it was they downed UAVs, like taking surveillance of over Poland. No, over like Warsaw, like well into the country. And they found out that they were programmed not only to get information about Poland, but to get information about the other countries surrounding Ukraine because they're planning to invade them next.
Well, they can't even win the one in Ukraine.
I know. A very ballsy move for Russia to be like, let's start gathering intel about the other wars we're going to
It's
fight.
like being
But that's why
7 and 9 and being like, let's start watching film for the playoffs.
I saw a stat come out from like, I forget where, but they were polling. Is going to be hard to understand. They were polling Polish citizens. So there was a poll taken in Poland about
I know how they feel about a certain social topic, but continue.
what do you think about going to war with Russia? Dude, over 3/4 of the country were like, let's do it. They're ready to go. 78% of the country is like, they're even talking about just invading Russian territory. Being like, fuck it. Let's bring the war to them.
Yeah, dude,
They're
they don't
angry.
like 'em.
No, historically.
They're tired of being fucked with by everybody.
Everyone wants Poland.
They're the little brothers of Europe, and now they're the ones with like a machete and a handgun.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck did we do to him?
Yeah, it's like you put a retarded kid in the closet for like 50 years, and then they come out and it's like, how did you make 40 hand grenades? And what are you going to do with those
Who
things?
sold you those? The United States.
Estados Unidos.
I
Yeah.
just can't believe they do the blackface, dude.
What? Oh, yeah. Is that the other social topic you were talking about?
Fun fact, guys. Poland has this TV show
Yeah.
where they impersonate
If you think Poland gives a
African-Americans.
fuck, they don't.
And guess what? They do blackface, and believe it or not, it's some of the most convincing blackface I've ever seen.
Honestly, look up Polish blackface. It's like a national competition. There's like
And
people
it's
from
like-
everywhere.
They're all Polish, though.
Yeah, every corner of Poland, these people come out, and it's
None
not
of
even.
them are from anywhere besides
No, they're
Poland.
all literally the whitest people you've ever seen, but they do. And it's gonna sound crazy that I'm saying this. Michael showed me these videos. It's the best blackface the most respectful blackface I've ever seen.
Like, what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. did
Yeah.
in a movie.
Tropic
Better
Thunder.
than that. Better than that.
Like, you genuinely just watch part 1, because if you watch like part 4, part 6, they start getting a little
And
like they
part
start waning. a little.
5 is the only part that we saw where they said the N-word.
They buried the lead for sure.
Yeah.
And it was just one performer hit it, and it sounded crazy.
He sounded like it hurt to say.
And he was being Kendrick Lamar. That's who he was. They did them all. There's Tupac,
Another really funny thing they did is
Stevie
they
Wonder.
would switch genders.
Oh yeah,
people.
they had Michael Jackson. With honestly
Obviously.
makes sense. He
Woman.
was played by a woman, and
They
it,
had Cardi B played by a dude.
yeah, that's the most racist shit I've
Who
ever
was
seen.
another woman? Pharrell. Pharrell was a woman.
Again, that one makes sense. They had Pharrell. They give the woman the hat and everything. They
were-
do a good job.
I
I'm not
think
gonna lie,
Cardi
it's
B
a
was
good
the
job.
Only dude to lady transformation. Though.
No, Pharrell. That was a lady too.
No. Dude to lady was Cardi B.
Oh
I think they don't fuck with Cardi B at all.
no, that was
They
like
must be Nicki fans.
which
they
that Nicki Minaj,
hate
that Nicki
Cardi B.
Minaj, the lady who was dressed up as Nicki Minaj. It was such a poor rendition of Nicki Minaj. That one was racist. I'll give it
But
to
Nicki
them.
Minaj doesn't look like anyone, like you said.
Yeah, it's
You have to give him a little grace.
She looks like a South Park character.
It's hard to make white people look like African Americans.
They did it well. Nicki Minaj's body just doesn't make sense.
They've been studying that technology for a minute.
It's like, what's that called? It's like a biblically accurate angel. That's what Nicki Minaj's body is. Somehow, for her, it makes sense. But if you were to put it on any other person, you'd be like, it doesn't work.
You look deformed.
It's like scientists trying to understand how bees can fly. It's like Nicki shouldn't be able to stand up or walk, let alone dance around on a stage. But she's up there galloping around
Gallivanting.
with her pedophile crew. You know they
I know, that's so fucked.
Dude, they have to warn schools. They're be like, yeah, there's going to be 400 pedophiles that are going to be working this event.
They're,
2 miles away from this school.
they're my family.
They're my family
I'm
above
married
all.
into that.
What I don't understand is, like, people are still, like, wild fans of hers. They're like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think she's got any charges, dude.
Well, no, I understand, but it's like, who still honestly gives a fuck about Nicki Minaj?
Oh, I don't know. She
You
puts
know what I'm
out
saying?
music and women listen to it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, women fuck with Nicki Minaj. Dude.
Really?
She's not for men.
I guess it makes sense why I
Black
just have.
women fuck with it.
I'm not
They
on Nicki
fuck with
Minaj's
Nicki.
radar at all. I don't know what the hell is going on.
They fuck with Nicki and they fuck with Cardi B, and they're probably not happy that Poland dressed
Oh,
as
no.
as Cardi B.
Dude, if the black community finds out about Cardi B played as some Polish guy, they'd be like, what the fuck?
go to war with Poland. No.
And if Trump hears that he could get some black people to start liking him again if they do, like, stop giving Poland arms because of that,
I don't think so. I think they really want Russia to
that's how the
ignite
tides turn.
fuse.
Well, isn't Poland one of the biggest purchaser of American-made arms now?
Buddy, they are number one.
They're number one?
Yeah.
You can't turn
They've
that
been
faucet
for a
off.
little bit.
If Poland decides to get into it, it's over.
Our economy is going to boom.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're not going to feel any of it, but
pretty good for our economy.
the people who report the news will say, oh, we'll be doing good, so that's cool.
Amen, brother.
Hey, all the stocks that we don't own are going up. That's cool. Prices of houses, too. They're going way up, too. Bubble. Oh, half of my algorithm on YouTube's fucked up. Half of it now is like finance stuff. I'm waiting for this housing bubble to burst. I'm waiting. Everyone was like, it was so terrible in 2008 when it crashed. Well, this is my opportunity to buy a house now. As soon as prices for property start crashing and people are like, just get rid of this house, it'll be like, oh my God, I got to fucking steal. This old guy who's sick just needed the money and I bought his property.
Oh my God.
That's how it works. That's how it works. No one's building houses anymore and we're all like hermit crabs looking for our new shell.
Dude, that's so dark.
It's fucked up. And then
It's
I'll never
bad.
sell. I'll just rent it out.
This has been We Didn't Say That episode 189.
Are we at-
like, follow, send this to your friends.
DM.
We were good this episode. We weren't even that bad.
Yeah, we didn't even do nothing that bad.
We don't even have no Muslim fans anyway.
And if we do, you guys also don't like Muslims.
Yeah,
oh,
that's true.
I'm not saying we don't like Muslims. Michael doesn't.
Hey, I never said that on the podcast.
I've never said that on camera before.
Never said that in public or on camera or anything, dude.
Put me up to a lie detector.
Yeah.
Don't look at the results, though.
Look at the results. I can pull it off. I'm sure I can pull a lie detector.
You just beast through your lies.
You just put a thumbtack in your shoe and you step on it every time you answer, no matter what.
Does that work?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently they're not hard to fool. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.